So this one is wrapped up now, our 6-bedroom Bolton project. It was a 2-bedroom terrace with an empty extension. We converted the whole thing and created a 6-bedroom, all ensuite HMO. Some figures on this one: we bought it for 120,000. We spent about 60,000 on the refurb, and the GDV, or the end value, was 250,000 pounds. On top of that, we're anticipating each room to go for between 450 to 550 pounds based on the market rent. This one was pretty straightforward. It's going to be a 6-bed HMO. There's stuff everywhere here. You can see there's, you know, wall falling apart and everything like that. But the house itself structurally isn't in bad condition. There's no damp. We're not going to need to go through and replaster the whole thing. We can skim it. We don't have to remove walls. We can keep stuff as it is. We're going to use the already existing layout to the best we can, so we don't have to go into extra costs, and so we can save where we can. So we're almost done. We pretty much are done, but you can see all the post-it notes behind me. They're the snags that need to be touched up. Generally, they are either carpentry work or just paint touch-ups that need to be done. Other than that, done. It's go time. We are good. This has been a massive project. We had a great team on board to get this one done, but we are literally going to tenant probably next week. Let me take you in and show you around. This is our communal space here. Now, you need to make sure you always have a good, comfortable communal space so your tenants can come and have somewhere to eat, somewhere to drink, somewhere to kind of get out of their rooms, essentially. So we created this big space here, which was previously a kitchen. We had a dividing wall that came down here, and there was a bathroom. We knocked the whole thing out and just created an open plan kitchen diner. We went with the light wooden floorboards to make the blue kitchen, which is behind you, pop, and to bring a lot more light to a house that was quite dull and needed some love. So this here is where the extension started. Now the extension, like I said, no work had been done to it. There wasn't even a doorway. So we had to knock through. We created 2 bedrooms on the downstairs where we knocked through, and 1 bedroom, a master jumbo bedroom upstairs. We were quite lucky because there's a lot of work that happens in the UK to property where there's no planning in place. But with this extension, there was actually planning already in place. Make sure you do your research and check that what's been done to the house has been approved. Otherwise, you could get yourself in some hot water. But this is where we knocked through. Knocked through here, put door frames in, voila. So we're on the first floor here, and we've got 3 bedrooms on the first floor. The bedrooms here, we tried to keep the original shape as we didn't want to go moving walls and that type of thing. So this one here we kept as is, and what we done as well, where the bathroom was for the 2-bedroom terrace, we just left it here as is, knocked through and turned it into an ensuite. Now, it's generally a lot bigger than what our ensuites are, so what we decided to do was put a bath inside. A little bit more rent as you got a bigger ensuite, and they've also got their own bath. This is already the walls that we had for the existing bathroom. They're structural walls, so to rip them out, it's expensive. It's all brick there and it's holding up the house, so we don't want to do that if we don't have to. A lot of times we do, but sometimes we don't have to. But in this case, we didn't have to because the room behind me, you can see it's big enough. Now, I don't know if you've picked up, but if you look behind me, you've got like a little cutout, a little cubicle that we had to build in. Otherwise, this room would be a perfect rectangle, but we had to build that in because your fire eggs, for every room you need a landing. Now that one would have stepped straight off the stairway into the room, and that wouldn't pass fire regulation. So you need to be able to know these things, have builders that know what they're doing and know your fire regulations, because if we had to just build this room that stepped straight off the stairs into the extension, which is now the master bedroom, then we would have been in trouble. So we had to have that built behind us and have that planned into the architectural drawings beforehand to save any trouble in the future, and that's so our HMO license can go smoothly without problem. So this one here is our master bedroom. As you can see, it's the biggest bedroom in the house, and that means we can charge more rent for it. But this wasn't a part of our initial plans. Initially, we wanted to do 7 bedrooms. So we wanted to split this bedroom in half, like we did with the 2 bedrooms downstairs, and make 2 smaller bedrooms. But what that would have meant is that we would have then had a 7-bedroom HMO. Now, when you go from 6 bedrooms to 7 bedrooms in a non-Article 4 area, it means you need planning. You need generous planning. Now, we didn't want to go through planning. We didn't want to have to go through that whole process. We wanted to stay with committed planning, so we decided to just keep this one as is. The other consideration is that we needed to build a fire, essentially for fire regulations, we needed to build a little vestibule there to enter in from the staircase, which again would have made that second room probably too small. So instead of making 2 small rooms, we decided to make 1 master bedroom. As per HMO regulations, we need fire doors, we need smoke alarms, we need emergency lighting, and here we've just got this bad boy installed, so it is ready to meet all your fire regulations, so we can get our HMO license as soon as the refurb's done. For property deals like this one and more, get in touch with us today at Parata Property. Thank you for watching. Please don't forget to like, comment and subscribe. And if you are interested in property deals like this, then get in touch with us today.